You connected?
We're doing it, dude. We're up and running. All
Why
right.
are you're not the loaf anymore. You're just a drip.
Yeah, now I'm back to sad boy Sam, dude. That's my
Okay, on brand, on
that's my
brand.
tier. That's my tier. So what am I going to say about this movie? You said you knew what I was going to say about this.
Oh, we're live?
Yeah, we're live.
Okay, nice. I didn't get the warning, so gotta can't say, anything incriminating. Dude, you're gonna say snoozer. I already know.
What do you mean?
You're you're gonna give it the snooze rating. I'm ready, okay?
Oh man, I guess I mean we got to get there first, I guess. Dude, we got to get
Yeah, I don't
there
know. I mean,
first.
no sponsors to plug in the beginning, so we should just get to it, I guess.
Welcome back, guys. What was it? It was Valentine's Day, so
Yesterday.
yeah, so we're recording this and dropping it right away. Um,
Oh yeah, sorry to give away our timeline. My bad.
yeah, now they know everything. They know everything. But we hope you guys had a good Valentine's Day. I did nothing, so it was great. Um,
Well, you reminded me. You always watch depressing shit.
yeah, apparently it's a new tradition now. Last year I watched A Star Is Born, not knowing that spoilers, not knowing that
Trigger warning.
boy was gonna off himself at the end, and then
Yep.
now I watch this. All in the name of
This
the
wasn't too
pod, dude.
bad.
All in the name. Did we
Oh, we got to get the content. We got
did
to be relevant.
we did Stars Born, right? That was yeah. No.
Oh, I've literally never seen it.
Oh, okay. So I just happened to watch. I thought we watched it for
Yeah, you
pod,
just
but
no for whatever reason you watched it, and I was like, okay, bro, good luck, because I know what happens.
happy Valentine's Day. Yeah.
Hey, here's a romance. Put it on.
Um,
Yeah. Well, this one wasn't too bad. It's just I don't know. We're used to people yelling at each other.
dude, my head hurt after this, dude.
Save.
Save for what? We're here. We're doing
I
it.
know we're on live. Save.
Yeah, but before we really dive in though, this is gonna
Yeah.
have spoilers for Malcolm and Marie. It's on Netflix if you guys haven't seen it. Zendaya and John David Washington. He's coming
Yep.
up, dude. Is this his year? Um,
If we let it be his year, it will be his year.
I guess Tenet was last year technically. So
Boy needs an Oscar. I mean, it's incoming. We're calling Oscars for both of these people right now. Not for this movie, but eventually in their
oh
career,
my
they will get one.
gosh. And yeah, we're gonna shoot the shit on it. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. If you don't care about listening to spoilers, then you've been warned. And we'll try to warn you about other spoilers like Stars Born, but nothing's safe
Oh my god.
on the show.
Can you really spoil a movie where they're not talking about anything?
Bro.
That begs the question. Think about it.
Okay, so let's start from the beginning, I guess.
Okay.
Sam
Okay.
Sam Levinson,
Take it home.
right?
Yep.
He did Euphoria.
Have you watched that show? I haven't.
Yes, which is good.
Okay.
And
Okay.
Zendaya's character's name is Rue in that.
Huh? Oh, here we go. Okay.
She's a drug addict trying to stay
Okay.
clean.
Spoiler alert.
Oh,
Spoiler
yeah.
alert.
Hey. Well, no, that's known. That's known in the trailers. Okay.
All right.
I'm not.
All right.
There's no spoilers here. There's just background on Euphoria. She's a drug addict trying to get clean. Okay. That's all I'm going to say about Euphoria besides Sam Levinson wrote and directed it. I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they're in high school.
They're in high
Euphoria.
school. Yeah. Now we have Marie, who's a drug addict trying to stay clean in this movie, dude. They're connected, bro. They're connected.
Maybe it's a dream Rue is having in the show.
This is multiverse, dude. This is
yeah. This is our specialty.
This is where Rue goes after season 1 of Euphoria. This is where she is, guys. So.
Oh my god, we're pros at connecting actors in movies that aren't connected at all.
I mean, she's like technically playing the same character, except she's not like drugged out of her mind in this, like she is in the show.
Yeah.
But
spoiler.
dude, that's not a spoiler. That's like saying Iron Man's an Iron Man.
Oh my! Iron Man has an iron heart.
Spoils, dude.
You know me. I'm queen of spoilers. Okay, it's okay. It's fine.
Well, yeah, dude. That was the first thing I thought of because I saw that Levinson did it. I didn't see anything else about this movie though, and I watched the trailer and I was actually intrigued. I was like, "Wow, it looks like a cinematic cum shot." You know what we say.
Yep, you love that phrase.
And
your favorite phrase.
It was pretty good. I mean, it was cinematically it was good. There's a lot of shots. Yeah. If you don't have a shot you love on this, dude, then we didn't watch.
You're not into movies. Yeah, exactly.
There was some cool stuff in this, but I like the black and white. It's not true black and white. I'm pretty sure. I think I'm.
Why?
I don't know. I think it's just like digital, right? It's not like it's not.
Oh,
it's not freaking.
It's too clear.
Yeah, it's not what you would call it. The lighthouse.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. I get it.
But
well, this was the first movie shot in COVID times.
Yeah, and I didn't know if you knew about that, but they delayed Euphoria season 2, right? And so Zendaya told Levinson, "Why don't you write a movie, and we'll do it. We'll do it with quarantine standards, right?" And that's why there's only 2 actors and they're in one location.
And yeah, you don't leave the house.
Yeah.
At all.
And I think that was because, and I think they did that, and they took a lot of people from the Euphoria like producers and stuff, and crew.
They were ready to go. They were like, "Well, we have a job. Where do we go?"
Yeah, exactly. So, that's kind of cool, but it shows, right? It shows, because
should this have just been a TV episode?
Damn, dude. It could have been.
Well, I never watched the show, so
yeah, it could have been like a mini series, like not a mini series, but like a short.
Yeah, I feel like it definitely could have benefited from a lot of things. One thing, I think it would have benefited from a scene at the movie premiere, which is that's where they get home from.
Yeah.
I just come from a movie premiere. Halfway through the movie, I really wish there would have been like a flashback scene or maybe a scene from her perspective in the flashback, and then a scene from his perspective in the flashback. I think it really would have benefited from moving locations just once.
Yeah.
I get why they didn't, of course, but I came into this movie or this pod right now really just like singing its praises, and kind of the more I think about it, I'm like, wait, does it deserve, or was it just made to be? Is Sam Levinson just a pretentious person?
Well, here's the thing, like, what even is this? Like, it's literally just him writing about a bunch of problems in the world and about a bunch of things perspectives of people, and then making it into an argument.
Well, if you really want to get nitpicky about it, it's really him writing these characters arguing about a bad review. That's it. Yeah. And I think that it really, if the more you think about it, and you listen to this and you go watch the movie and you kind of watch it from that perspective, he seems really butthurt. Sam Levinson, like he wrote it from a very butthurt perspective. And that's annoying.
Do you think he did that, or do you think he did it based on experience? Like he just knows how people are. You know what I mean?
Well, no, I think both. And either way, it's like, come on, dude, you could have made it like a little more relatable, or
there was some relatable stuff.
No, that's why, I'm like, I was waiting to talk about it because I really enjoyed how this is one relationship movie where I see both sides. Like first I was like, damn, Malcolm's an asshole, Marie's totally in the right. And then he would argue and I'd be like, wait, like he's saying some true shit. Like I see his side. And I that rarely happens in these kinds of movies
Right.
where I look at both of them and I'm like, oh, okay, I see both of their points and they're both kind of assholes, but they're also both hurt and real people.
So you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of when we were trying to figure out who was worse in Gone Girl.
Oh shit. Yeah, in like a very toned down level.
Yeah, because we were like, well, he did this, and then,
Yeah, that's
but
right.
um, I mean, I don't know. They're both
I mean, whose
they're
side are you on, dude?
they're both just they both have perspectives and they both make sense in their ways, right? Like
All right,
it's just
politically correct answer.
this is the most toxic ass relationship I've ever even seen, dude. It hurt me. It hurt my head. It didn't hurt my head as much as a um what you would call it with Adam Sandler. Freaking
Oh, gems, uncut
Uncut
gems.
Gems. It definitely wasn't that, but it was. You know, it hurt my head in terms of like exhaustion, dude. And so that's why I'm like, it should have been a short because it's an hour 46. I'm
Oh
like,
yeah,
oh, this is good length, right? Like if it's
right.
within this house, two actors, you know, there's not much you can do really. You know,
Yeah.
hour 46 is probably decent. But at this, and then I feel like there was just not enough. So they just started doing random stuff.
Y- Yeah, when it's an hour 46 in black and white with no tension, that's when you start to feel like, okay, well, where are we going with this and what's going to happen? But eventually you get to the point where it's like, oh, okay, they're just going to keep arguing. She's looking for an apology and he's looking,
But he
I mean,
gave
I
it
don't,
like 100 times, dude.
dude, not genuine though. We're not going there. We're not going, this isn't couples counseling. I mean, I know how I sound, but he gave it because she asked. And I
Yeah,
think that's
yeah,
so annoying. Like
yeah,
as a person who's been a girlfriend before, like and I
yeah.
know
You're
how
right.
that sounds, but
He was a dick. Yeah, you're right.
yeah, yeah. There was no scary tension music. There was no I mean, I guess they tried to create that tension when he went looking for Marie when she disappeared for a little bit, right?
Yeah, I thought shit was gonna
Um,
happen, dude.
exactly. But nothing did, so that hour 46 kind of feels pointless when
I
you look back.
I was most interested when she went psycho, but she was acting, and when like that part when she like is hiding. I thought she was gonna kill him.
Oh my God,
I
why?
thought someone was gonna die in this, dude. It did,
Well, then, I mean, that would have been
yeah.
point, right? That would have been something. I mean, and black and white movies kind tend to give us that
The
appeal of
vibe,
like,
yeah.
ooh, okay,
So why
yeah,
black and white?
something's here.
The only thing I saw
Yeah.
about black and white was they didn't want to stage the house very um very much because they didn't want to have a bunch of people come in and touch stuff and do all this kind of stuff. Um so
Okay.
they chose black and white to make it feel full because it's darker, so you can't really see everything, right? You can't see like the counters very well or like the back of
Right.
the. So
Interesting.
they chose it to make it feel full, but
See, I went in kind of thinking the opposite. Like 10 minutes in, I was like, okay, I think they chose black and white to kind of only put the focus on Malcolm and Marie and not like, oh, they're in this really nice house.
yeah,
These rich actor types. Like her dress was very, I was reading about like the costume designer. So they went in knowing it was going to be shot in black and white. So the design guy had to like pick a dress that felt very alive. And I loved her dress. Like
yeah, it's
you
awesome.
really felt, yeah, you could just like, I don't know. It had there was one of those moments where it's like, okay, yeah, clothes have emotion, like music has emotion. But yeah, besides that, um, yeah, I just had the thought of like, okay, they only want us to focus on the words that these people are saying because they are really harsh.
Yeah, and I mean, I think that black and white gives it that. Um,
Yeah.
I think black and white is okay. I'm not mad about it. I think if it was in color, it'd
Yeah.
honestly be worse. Like it wouldn't
Yeah,
have.
no, I get, yeah.
I wouldn't have like the uniqueness, I guess you could say. But um,
Yeah.
it's not. It's not like just putting black and white on your movie makes it unique. But at least it made it different. Because then, if it wasn't black and white, you'd literally just have two people bitching.
Yeah, it would feel more like, okay, this is just one scene that we should have had in another movie.
Yeah,
I think,
I was kind of upset, dude, that this didn't end. Like
what do you mean?
it just
The
kept
argument?
going. Yeah, I'm like, there's nothing even else to talk about, and then it
Well,
just
and yeah, like at the ending, I'm like, okay, well, I think they're just going to keep going on to be this dynamic and seems to work for them. I mean, creatively, maybe. I don't know. So the ending kind of left me with a lot to want.
mm,
Um, that's the thing with these kinds of movies, especially in a movie where you're not changing location. There are scenes that I could pick out right now that should have that feel like a scene from a separate movie about a couple with a better plot, if I'm being
yeah,
completely honest.
yeah.
And they were shot really well, they were acted really well. Like I love dialogue scenes like that, but it just begs the question of like, do we need it that long and that much? Because if you look at a Marriage Story, that essentially is about a couple fighting. But
Yeah, but it
it
has more.
it's
Yeah,
spread out,
hmm
yeah, over time, and you're switching locations, and
and the
the
tension
the fight
builds
scenes
to
that we
that
get
fight,
exactly,
and
exactly.
and you get the Oscar-winning fight, right? Like,
A spoiler alert for Marriage Story. Here we go with another film,
oh
but
my gosh,
I know, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so it's kind of like maybe this is the new wave for relationship movies, and that's not
please
even a
no,
genre.
please no.
It, I don't know. I kind of dig it. You know me. It's like very YouTube clip. Like I'm gonna look up this YouTube clip of this. That's
Yeah,
how I'm gonna watch it.
yeah. See, if they
Please.
split this into like 5 YouTube episodes, would have been great.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and yeah, if it was like a 30-minute short,
Yeah,
would it absolutely.
yeah. But other than that,
After a certain point, some of the fights that they were having, it's like okay, this could have been three major fights within another movie.
yeah,
Oh,
I think that's the problem with it. It just drags too long. It's just too long. That's
yeah,
I think that's the main problem. I think that's why it gets pretty low reviews right now. Um,
yeah.
Tomatoes are at 60. Uh, the audience scores at 70, and I think I'm with them, dude.
Mhm.
I think I'm with them
Yeah.
because it's just too long. Like it, I did like the moment when his review came in, and
Yeah.
you could tell they only work when they talk about work together. Cause
Oh, yeah, when they have that back and forth.
she like literally, you know, cared about him and like was like, oh, when did it come in? No one texted you, blah blah blah. And
Right.
he's like
Yeah.
freaking out about his wallet and shit. That part was kind of funny too.
That
Uh,
was funny. Yeah, that was a good comedic moment.
but you can tell that like that was. I thought we were gonna get more of that dynamic because they kind of
Mm.
mentioned it too, with where she's like, all you think about is work and stuff. But that was like the only moment.
Well, and that's like a typical argument that comes up a lot in movies too, of like, you don't focus on me and you didn't do this and this and this. They just this movie just chose to expand on that.
Yeah.
And they made it a real issue for this couple. They just went into the movie not knowing about those issues and not really seeing what got them there. And I think that's what's kind of hurting it. Like again, I wish there was a flashback scene.
That's because you
You know me,
didn't.
I love my
That's because you
flashback
didn't
scenes.
see Euphoria, dude. Just kidding.
Okay, all right. Well, I'll go do the. I'm sure there's a clip on YouTube somewhere about that. You need to copyright that right now.
How
Tell you
Euphoria
that.
is connected to Malcolm and Marie.
Yes.
Oh
Go
my
make it
god.
right now. It's already out there.
How Marie is actually Rue from Euphoria. God.
Somebody's listening to this, like taking notes, so be
Yeah,
careful. TM,
I'll take
TM.
royalties. 3%. 3%.
Do 10%. Believe in yourself.
Oh my gosh. Um no, I agree. I get it. It's kind of just like it was kind of you can tell it was kind of just like for fun almost. Like
Oh, yeah,
let's just get this
exactly.
thing written. Let's get these people jobs right now. Like we have the cat, we have the crew. We'll call David Washington up. You know, he just got off Tenet, so the Gucci.
Email Nolan.
Yeah,
Hey, is John David Washington free?
Nolan's like
Can I have him?
he's off his retainer. You're good, and you're like okay.
He's out of the Warner Bros. Contract right now. You're good. A24. You got it. Or what? I don't even know. Was this A24?
No,
I
it
don't even know what
wasn't.
this
It
was.
wasn't. I forget who it was.
Okay.
I think
Yeah,
it's
I forget.
Little Lamb, and like
Okay.
Reasonable Bunch.
They all produced it. It looked like they all had a cut in the production. So
Yeah, I saw that as well. Yeah.
yeah,
So
name. You got to put your name on everything eventually. So
Zendaya's like, give me the production check. Give me the actress, the lead check.
oh shit, take it. I mean, her scene with the knife was really creepy and good.
Yeah, dude.
And
Yeah, that was
that
good.
had an impact. That had a point. I was like, okay, we need more of this. Of like, okay, well,
Yeah,
it's going somewhere, and then it never did really.
because it can't.
Yes,
It literally can't leave
yeah,
the house. So it's just like
you can't.
it would be interesting to see if this thing was fleshed out and it was different. Like we were able to leave, and they had these arguments, and she,
Mm,
and he left every day to go to work, and she was like on set, you know, and like there was
mm.
more dynamic. There was a dynamic with that Taylor girl, and you would be able to
Yeah, exactly.
understand it a little bit more. I think it would have been kind of, and actually like a pretty good drama. Um,
Or, yeah, you have one of those scenes where they have this big fight. One of them goes to the grocery store to pick up whatever the fuck. They have their own moment there while so Marie goes to this grocery store. Malcolm's at home kind of stewing in it. Like the scene where he's walking outside and like
yeah.
muttering to himself, that was really funny. But
You
if that
see
would
this
have
right
happened
here? You see this right here? That's bullshit. He's like looking at a
so
plate.
good.
Oh my
I
god.
mean, John David Washington is just like made for that kind of stuff, I feel like.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just really good. I mean, he was born for dialogue. I mean, his dad's Denzel,
His
so
dad is Denzel, dude.
not to compare them, but like you have that in your genes. Like, come on, you're bound for something. You're bound
Yeah,
for yeah.
yeah,
But like, I think it would have been a really would have brought more emotion to the movie if we separated them and have them with their own moments of maybe there's a scene of him on the couch like scrolling social media and he sees we would get to see more character from him, I think, of like but without dialogue.
yeah, yeah. Everything,
Like, oh,
everything
he
in
is
this
kind of
had
a
to
jerk.
be, everything in this had to be told rather than shown.
Yes,
So, it's
that's the
written,
kind of movie it is.
it's very written that
Um,
way. So you're like you have to write your characters into these things, um, which is hard, but I think
well, and luckily it's two really good actors that you don't
mhm.
really get sick of. That really helped.
Yeah, yeah. And I think a lot of it is just kind of like Levinson wanting to kind of make some points about stuff in the industry. Like
Yeah.
we're doing right now. We're trying to break down his movie, and like they talk about how movies are just movies, and art should
Yep.
be, it's just perspective, and just because someone goes into the store and does this doesn't mean
Yeah.
it's something else. So that was kind of interesting, and I kind of respected that. So you could tell that he was kind of wanting to just like say something, I guess, without um
Really called us out kind of because you
mhm.
really do see that, and not even just journalists, but among friends. Like if you meet somebody at a coffee shop and you start talking about a movie, so many people will be like, "Well, the chair meant this, and the color of it," and they get so worked up on that
Yeah,
one thing
we
when
all
really
get
it's like,
caught up.
okay, yeah, yeah, we've all done it, but it's also like, okay, cool, that's what movies are about. It's your interpretation, but like, don't try to force feed it on somebody else just because
Mm-hmm.
you think you're the only one that's right.
Yeah, you can't say it's true until the creator says it's true. But
Yeah,
but you know that half the time they're not even thinking that shit. They're just kind of
exactly.
like you see him in interviews and Nolan like I don't know. They asked Chris Nolan why he makes confusing movies and he's like, "Cause why not?" Like I don't. It doesn't. It's not.
I was
He's like,
bored.
it's not really for the audience. You know. I don't know. He just wants to do his thing.
Yeah. Like, yeah, I wanted to work with Leonardo DiCaprio, so I wrote a film that would that would star him, you know?
Yeah.
Like I feel like this character would be great for him. So, yeah.
So I liked a lot of
So it
that.
called this out, which was cool. Yeah, that was funny.
And then the
Interesting.
reviewing was hilarious. I mean, we don't write reviews here at Film Crawl. We only talk, but it's 100% true. What he was saying,
Yeah.
she shits on him, but says it's revolutionary at the same time. Like
Yeah.
the reviews now just don't even make sense. Like,
Yeah, and it's just like, come on. You could say you enjoyed it, or you could say you hate it. I hate when they hate it, but I don't know. It seems like they're under some kind of contract to say that they like it, so they give it
yeah,
however many. But it's clear that they don't like it. It's like, just
yeah,
say that you didn't like it.
yeah,
Just write about it well and tell us why.
exactly. And
Yeah.
that's the problem. So he brought up some really good things in this argument, but a lot of that stuff wasn't even part of the arguments. So,
Yes, exactly. It felt like a completely separate thing.
mm-hmm.
But I think that's honestly kind of genuine of relationships where a partner kind of focuses on one thing that doesn't really pertain to the argument, but it's like, it gets them fired up, so they go off on their own tangent about it. So that
Yeah,
felt genuine to a relationship standpoint.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, what the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, or like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna support you right now because this kind of makes sense, but I'm still mad at you for this, this, and this.
The biggest thing that pissed me off about Marie was that she was mad she wasn't in the role.
Why was that? Why did that piss you off? It's her life. Dude, explain yourself.
I mean,
we're all friends here.
okay. She auditioned.
Yeah,
At least that's what we take out of it, right?
we were told that. Yeah,
Because she does the knife thing, and he's like, "Well, you should have done that in the audition."
yeah.
And
Yeah.
he made it. I mean, we don't know because we never see it, but he made it seem like it wasn't even a passion of hers. Like it wasn't something that she wanted to do.
Well, that's him telling himself that because
Exactly,
he
yeah,
felt
yeah.
bad for not picking her.
But
Yeah.
that's the hard part. We don't see it, is what I'm saying. So I don't really know
Right.
what Marie really felt. To be honest, I don't know. Did you think her crying was genuine? It kind of seemed weird.
What part?
When well, her crying in like the bathtub, that was like real. But
Yeah, that was real for
when
sure.
she was talking about how she should have been in the role, it almost felt fake to me.
Oh, it did. Now that you mention it, bring it up. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it did kind of feel fake. I think, and that's why he got so mad because I think he could tell the difference.
Yeah, and he was like even saying, "Well, that's bullshit. Like, don't tell me
Yeah.
you wanted it because like you're lying." So
Yeah.
if I don't know because I know Zendaya is a really good actress, and I didn't buy that as her like legitimately crying. So I didn't.
Oh, well, yeah. In turn, it's her acting really well because she's playing a character that's fake
Right.
crying when it's supposed to be genuine. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's her doing a great job.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I mean, I think Marie just wanted credit without having to initiate it from Malcolm.
Mm-hmm.
And that is, I can see how frustrating that is. But then, from my own experience, but also seeing from the movie, it's just like, then just say that. Just tell him that.
Yeah, this all could have been avoided. Like,
yeah,
however long it's taken him to film this, like,
yeah,
I will say at least a year ago. Like, obviously, it probably took way longer to get it from
yeah.
screenplay to finished product, right? But
right.
she had the opportunity. I mean, they didn't say that, but she probably would have told him that she did talk about it, but
Well, they mentioned that they started working on it together, or like when they first started dating, that she was a part of it, and then he like, I think that was part of her monologue. She was like, I don't know when it happened, but you just didn't need me anymore, or like
mm,
wasn't a part of it anymore, and that's why she was upset. But she, I don't know. Yeah, it was all just frustrating and like, yeah, just listen to each other and just talk to each other. But we don't do that in relationships. We learn to do it eventually, but like not that nobody's perfect. Like it takes us a little bit to get used to somebody and be like, oh yeah, well, okay, I need to bring this up.
yeah, yeah, and learn how others communicate.
Yeah,
They
thing.
obviously
It's a
have a
real
hard
thing,
time.
people. Yeah, I know. I mean, like, yeah, like him talking to her in the bathtub, like that was
Oh
out of
my
line.
god, dude.
I was like, dude, you got to stop with the Polaroid. Don't bring up the Polaroid. Don't bring up the hotel suite.
Don't say it. He said it. He said
See, yeah, you already knew it was coming. I was like, he walked out of the bathroom. I was like, he's coming back. He's got it ready.
it. Oh my god. Ammo loaded.
Ammo loaded. But she did the same thing.
Oh
So it was
yeah.
very, yeah, it was very on level, which was refreshing to see. I don't see that a lot. Usually it's like, oh, the guy's the asshole.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
they were both assholes and they were both right and wrong.
Yeah, in many levels. I get it. Yeah, and
Yeah.
I said that after I watched it too off the with Brooke. I think um you know, at the height of Digest or whatever, because I just watched it, right? It just ended, and I was like, I feel like the movie
Oh
was
yeah.
trying to make them too even. Like,
Oh.
like I felt like he would come in and he would have all these shots, and then she would come in and she would have, and then you're like, oh, they're even again, and
Aw.
then she would come back and and now she's the
Yeah.
asshole, and then he would, and I was like, is it just trying to like make it hard to figure out like who's? I guess the movie doesn't really care who's better, who's the better person.
Yeah.
I don't think, but I didn't take it that way. But if you are trying to sit there in this movie and try to figure out who's better, it don't, because it's just gonna break even at the end.
Yeah, but it's also personal experience, like
Yeah.
everyone's coming into this with a different view on relationships and their own life experience. But like the part that really is memorable to me and very petty, but also like, oh shit, like
Don't say
I've
it,
done
dude.
that. What? You guessed.
Are you gonna say the music part outside?
Dude! Oh my god, how do you know?
Dude, let's
Well,
just say
no.
I know.
I know. It made me cringe when she started playing the song and I
Oh
had the
my.
subtitles on, so I saw
Yeah,
what
yeah.
the lyrics were. It made me cringe because I was like, fuck, like don't do that. Like you seem really stupid right now doing that. But yeah, so I'm not gonna go
Dude.
into it, but I related to that shit. Dude, I'm called out right now.
Dude,
Cut the
no
episode,
way.
dude. I'm ending the call.
You've done that shit? Oh my god.
Well, not to that
Not to that
extent, but you
extent,
know what
but
I
you,
mean.
yeah.
Yeah. Where I'm like, oh, like I listened to this song and thought about you, and they're like, what? And I get offended that they don't hear the same thing,
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, and on that level. But yeah, when I was reading the subtitles, I was just like,
See,
damn, like I was on your side until this point.
and I got creeped out about that part too.
Yes, yeah,
I was like,
it
she's
was.
insane.
Hmm.
If someone did
It
that to
was
me,
a
dude,
little
I would think
too.
you're fucking creepy, bro. Like,
Oh, no, absolutely, absolutely.
like if
I
like
don't recommend it.
in that manner after a fight and all that shit, like, whoa.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
And he's like, "You're not right."
I know.
He
Well,
just
and then
took.
he just walks
He took.
away.
Yeah, he did the right thing, dude. He did the right thing. He would have died if he said something there, dude.
I mean, yeah. Because that was after the bathtub scene.
Yeah,
Ouch. Yeah, no.
yeah.
You know what? Let them do whatever they want. Like you gotta. You pulled out the Polaroid. You get a song.
Some nukes were dropped. Some nukes were dropped, bro.
Some nukes are drop. A
Like,
Sam classic nuke dropper.
Like this was nuclear fallout, man. After that point, but yeah, I don't know. I think there's a lot of cool. The one thing I did like about it was there's a lot of cool shots in this movie.
Oh yeah, beautiful.
Cool camera work, especially at the very beginning when he's pacing around the room.
Yeah, and it's circling with
it
him.
kept sliding up, the building and then coming back. And she's just sitting there not caring.
Do you know what the shot is called where the camera starts creeping in of it? Like it stays still and then it starts slowly zooming in on the character.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, is that in the bathtub or is that a different one?
Well, the one I noticed, I think there was one other, but the one I'm remembering right now is when he's on a rant about the review. He's in the doorway outside and she's on the couch. And it's focused on, it's a wide shot of both of them, but then it slowly just like moves in on him.
Dude, I didn't even catch it. It
must have been. I mean, it was very slow. It was very slow.
It must have been really good though, because like unsubtle, like very subtle. But I'm about to watch that. Get the YouTube clip.
Hey, we rewatchability is up there, so I guess
I'm not rewatching this, bro. Spencer, get the clip up.
I know.
Get the clip up, Spencer.
Timestamp, please. Get a timestamp, please.
Okay, I didn't even catch that. Maybe I'm blanking on it, but.
And I think there's one other time it happened. I'm forgetting kind of. I think maybe when they were in the kitchen fighting, or she was at the table and he was looking for his keys. I think it happened then too.
Oh yeah, I know that. I was dying at the mac and cheese part.
Or he was eating. I was so annoyed, dude. I was so annoyed.
The way he was eating.
And I'm like, I'm like, how do you eat that fast? Who eats that fast? I eat pretty fast, but like, holy shit, that was really fast.
Oh my god.
And another like little thing too about this, I was like, guys, go to bed. It's literally, they kept timestamping it.
You're right.
They were like, it's 2 a.m. and then like 3 fights later, it's 3 a.m. or it's 4 a.m. right now, and then they go to bed and it's like what 6 a.m. and then when they wake up, it looks like dawn.
Yeah, like they only went to bed for an hour.
Exactly. I'm like, guys, go to bed, please. I mean, Marie even said it, like, wait till the morning.
She was right, dude.
No, yeah. Hey, you got to sleep on it. But you
can't say that shit, though. You don't say that, though.
I know. But he was also right of like, well, I'm not going to go to bed angry. But I know he just said that just to fucking say that because that's what you say.
Right. But he said, I mean, yeah. Yeah. I mean, he doesn't even know what it was. But at this point, he probably knows that she's mad. But,
yeah.
You don't say that about the morning thing. You just don't say anything until the next day.
Yeah, I guess.
You saying that?
Well, no,
that's like me saying, "Hey, dude, I've got something huge to tell you, but I'll tell you tomorrow." And it's like, let's fucking tell me now, bro.
I see your point. But she also was saying it in the sense of like, we're really mad. When she said, "We're gonna say something that you don't want to hear, that you don't want to hear right now. So let's just wait."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. That's true.
She should have just pulled the. Everything's fine. I'm just kidding.
I know. I'm okay.
I was dying of that too, because that shit happens, bro. In my experience.
I know, dude.
Where he's like, I said sorry in the movie theater like 5 times, and you were just, I'm fine.
Yeah, I know. But also, okay, from the woman's point of view, it's like
she doesn't want to make it a thing.
I'm not gonna make it a thing in front of everybody in the movie theater. Like, wait until I get home to be like, okay, are you fucking angry? Or in the car,
at least warn me we're walking into Armageddon. Like, hey, I'm not fine. Yeah, we'll talk about it when we get home. It's like, okay, we prepare my shit.
Yeah, undo your tie. Light cigarette.
All right, get the car.
Marie was the one lighting. Yeah.
Get the car.
Marie was the one lighting cigarettes in this one.
Yeah, she smoked a whole pack in the whole movie.
I know. She's like, shit, I'm fucking done with this.
Oh my gosh. Well, dude, what
Yeah.
else do you have? I mean, there wasn't even real music.
Mm.
There was good stuff by like James Brown and stuff like that, but not.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the music was pretty good. The oldies, the
But it
classics.
wasn't like there's nothing to really talk about
No
there.
sad strings, no violins.
Yeah, I'm pretty. Oh, at the end, kind of
Oh, you're right. You're right.
with the the mirror shots, which are kind of
Well, I
interesting.
mean, if you are one of those analytical people, I was noticing some shots with mirrors in the background. Did
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like not just towards the end, but like when they were in the kitchen, she was at the table and there was a mirror there. I think there was another shot where he was in some kind of room and there it was just like in the background on the side. I was like, what is Sam trying to do with these fucking mirrors? Like I know there's something there, but it sounds pretentious to even bring up. So I don't
Dude,
even know.
why does this whole movie like if we just turned it down to like point five speed and then you put like a Drake song on the background, it's a music video.
Oh my god! You know what it is? It's an interlude to his music video. He fucking that's what he does.
It's true.
I
It's true. The
can't.
arguing beforehand.
Yeah, a
And
whole
then
movie before your fucking 2-minute music video.
you hear yeah.
Working on the weekend like usual. You know what I hate though in music
Uh,
videos? I hate so when they start off with the movie, okay, fine, cool, whatever, get to the music video. I hate when you're like 2 minutes into the music
and
video
then
and
it
then it stops
stops.
and it
Yeah.
cuts. I hate that
Yeah.
shit. I hate it. Just
Yeah.
complete the music video or complete the movie. Like, and then work the movie into your music video with the music, please.
Yeah,
I'm
there's
not,
a
I
whole
sound like
a whole scene or something.
I sound like Malcolm right now on a rant about the fucking movie review.
Yep, there you go. It just doesn't even
Disconnected.
make sense.
And his body language his body movements when he was doing that, so fucking funny.
Yeah, he's
He's
funny,
getting
dude.
so mad.
I mean,
Yeah.
what did I first see him in ever? I'm trying to
He
think.
was in Ballers. I feel like that's a show you watched.
Oh yeah. Okay, so the very first thing I watched him
Yeah.
in was in Ballers, and he was good in that.
Yeah, he's in Ballers. I need to
And
watch that show.
the show's good, dude. You'll like it.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Rock
Yeah.
is funny
Yeah.
as fuck too. So
I love The Rock.
but yeah, I mean, I'm starting to like him a lot, and Tenet was good, of course. We still haven't done the episode. I know what people are saying.
I got some thoughts. He was underutilized in that movie. Just saying that right now.
Oh my spoilers.
Save it. Save it, dude. This
But
episode's title is spoiler review or spoiler alert.
but yeah, I'm liking him, and I hope he gets some more stuff. He seems like he's pretty diverse, so like he can be he can play a lot of things.
And he has really good comedic timing, and that's kind of hard to do. So
yeah,
in a serious way, which
he acts with his eyes
Jake
really
does that.
well.
Oh, I mean, I didn't really notice that. He works with his body really well, but I guess I never noticed his eyes.
Yeah, well, I think that's more prevalent in like Tenet, and we could talk about it. But
Yeah, we gotta watch again.
He's really good, and I'm excited for him. His
same.
dad's got a new movie. We got to watch it, bro.
With Rami and Leto, bro.
Yeah, the Joker, dude.
You wouldn't get it.
But I don't have anything else to say about this. I mean, it's not a date night movie, guys. I did it. My wife hates me at this point. I'm 0 for 2 on Valentine's Day movies. So,
dude, did you even watch the trailer? You gotta watch trailers before you get in it. I mean, A Star Is Born. I think that was out of left field. With that one, a banger at the end. But
a banger, dude.
Come on, dude, just move on.
Okay, moving on. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'm not good with. You guys know I'm not good with the romantic movies, anyways. So it's either depression or nothing.
La La Land.
La La Land slaps, bro. Save for La La Land 2.
Go download.
Well, let's start getting in here now. Shots we love.
Okay. Main shot, yeah, because this whole movie.
What are you gonna
No.
say? What are you gonna go for? Which shot is the shot?
Well, I mean, I gotta go with the scene connected to my music scene, but the shot with them by the pool. I, it was
Wait, by the
after kind
pool.
of the heat of, yeah, where they're both in the chairs and they're sitting by the pool, and it was after she,
There's a
or
pool
maybe
out
right
there?
before.
Was I
I'm pretty
blind?
sure. Maybe I don't know.
I
I
thought it
might
was
be
just
just
yard.
seeing.
Yeah.
Might be just a yard and the lighting looked like pool because it was black and white, but I thought there was a pool there.
Okay, but they're outside and she's listening to
They're
music.
outside.
Yeah.
She's in her tank top, yeah, and he's in his suit still. They're both kind of exhausted of
Yeah.
yeah, just bringing up shit to fight about. So
It's
yeah,
like,
I
dude,
like
go
that
to
shot.
bed. Why are we just sitting there?
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Like, no
I don't know what they're
point.
doing. And you know what? Actors, you have a different life. You just have the time to
Nah,
do
I'd
that.
be slept, bro.
No, you have the time and money to just be like, all right, let's fight right now. Like,
I
okay,
mean,
I have the
for
time.
him, what's he got to do? Movie just released. Fuck it, dude. Got no work lined up, anyways.
About to get an Oscar. He's on the dock.
It's just
Good.
whatever. Let's just fight it out right now. Fuck it.
But yeah, that's fine.
He would be me. I would hate it. I would hate reviews.
I know. I fucking know.
And it's totally
You
true
know
what
what?
they said. It's totally true what they said. Fuck,
You would have 5 good ones, and you read one bad one, and you'd be like, cancel pod. We're done. That would be you.
Yeah, yeah. This guy downvoted the YouTube video. Delete the channel, dude. Delete the channel.
We're not. Hey, next episode. Hey guys, we're not going to be doing YouTube videos anymore.
We're just not about the toxic lifestyle,
Oh my gosh.
All right, so you're doing the outside scene, which is up on the screen right
Yeah.
now if you're watching on YouTube. Wow, look at that timing.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, I don't see a pool, dude.
Oh shit. Okay. My bad. Secret meaning.
We'll talk about it after. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. YouTube it later.
I love the bedroom shot, dude, that goes outside. I think
The end or the window?
yeah, and out the window multiple times. I mean, they shot it like it had a really creepy vibe too.
It did. And I mean, again, there's probably deeper meaning there. There's hidden meaning.
I mean, it has to
If
be
you want
because
to
of
do
black
it
and
now,
white. There was one. Okay, there was 3, I think. There was one where no one was outside, right? And I think that was the creepiest one to me.
Oh.
It was like kind of touring the house. I feel like the shots were like
Oh,
touring
yeah.
it. Yeah. And then there was another one where he was looking for her, right? So he was on the hill, and then the
He's walking outside.
third one was at the end when
They were both out there, yeah.
yeah. So it's kind of cool. Kind of feels like a music video album cover shot.
Oh my god, yeah. P.
The couple on the hill, and it's just like
Yes, yeah. Fog rolling in. Creepy tree.
name the cover.
All you need.
Name the album Quarantine.
Quarantine dreams. Dude, you already know.
Oh my gosh, Cash Money Records is coming for us, dude.
Parental advisory sticker.
the explicit
Bottom
thing
right.
at the bottom.
Yeah, bottom right. Gotta.
Well, that's my shot. Now we got to get in the shot score here. If you're new, thank you for getting this far. Wow, you're a champ. 0 shots would be the best movie you've seen. 5 out of 5 shots would be blackout drunk.
Blackout.
Beyond the 4 horsemen. So, Nicole, what are you giving it?
Okay, I came in ready to give it a 1, dude. I love relationship movies that much. Okay, but no, I'm gonna give it a 2. All right, because
that's too damn high, brother.
Oh, I know you're gonna give it a 3, dude.
Dude,
I already knew.
I can't believe you were thinking about a 1, bro.
You know, I'm sentimental like that. That toxic shit,
Were you
like.
not exhausted though? Were you not like, holy fuck, this is too much?
I mean, there was a point where I was like, damn, I mean, this movie's a little too long, but
Yeah.
I mean, no, at the end I was kind of like, okay, cool. Like they both had points. So,
Light
yeah.
cigarette, whatever.
Like, I see the meaning.
You wouldn't get it.
Nobody would get it.
All right. You're going with the 2. You're going with the 2, and you're right. I'm hitting the 3 out of 5. Buzzed.
Our first 3 of the year.
Right? I think so. Yeah.
Might have given.
There's an episode on Q. There's an episode on Q where we spill ass. So.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
But yeah, 3 out of 5. Buzzed. I'm not rewatching, guys. I'm not rewatching. I can't.
Too exhausted, dude. You don't have the energy.
I don't have the energy. I mean, I'm not even gonna rewatch Uncut Gems, and I thought that was fun. So,
I can't believe you thought that was fun. I mean, no.
Uncut,
that one is just honestly meme content.
The meme potential in that movie is grade A. Grade A. But yeah, that's all I got, man. I think it's like, I think it's just too long. I think it doesn't need to be this long. There's some good points though that he makes about industry and reviews and.
Maybe. Yeah, this episode's about to be as long as the movie, dude.
I know, we gotta cut this thing off. All right. Well, that's it, man. Do you have anything else?
No. I'm good.
Are you sure, dude? Don't let me turn this off.
I know. Sometimes I say that, and I'm always like, "Damn, I should have said this. We should have rewrote the scene."
When you're showering next week, damn, I should have said that.
Yep, I have to write the scripty. Fuck, I should have wrote this. But I mean, yeah, there's nothing to really. That's the thing about this movie. There's nothing really to dissect.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, we kind of talked about random stuff, but I mean, maybe that gives you a feel for it. I don't know. Go watch it. Let us know what you think on our social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, at The Film Crawl. You could comment on the YouTube video, like and subscribe over there. Follow us, stay up to date. Write a review. Come on.
Cricket.
Write a review and I'll do a live reaction to them or something.
I could see the profile pic now. Why do I always lose the word? Do you know what I'm talking about?
What word?
Why do I always not know the word for that?
Oh, the thumbnail? When you click on
thumbnail? The thumbnail, dude. Yeah. I always don't have that word.
Oh my god, the thumbnail gets the clicks, bro.
I know.
Guys, message us, DM us, whatever, comment what movies we need to do. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we need content.
Nothing's really out. There's some stuff out on like HBO, but it's dry donuts out there. So, so please let us know. We're gonna have to pull out the good old vault, the list of
the crackle
of the old stuff that we haven't got to yet. So
we're about to bring in Spider-Man 1. Don't make us do it.
If you don't want Toby, man, it's coming, bro. Pizza time.
No, we gotta save that for Spider-Man 3 multiverse. You know,
gotta queue it up, dude. And when that happens, we're gonna have to do Garfield Spidey too.
I know. There's some good scenes in there. Saved.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening. Make sure to follow everything and let us know, guys. What did you think? Did you think someone was in the right? Like, it was more right than the other person? I don't know. But let us know, and we'll stay in touch next week. Another episode, so be following so you can see what's coming. We don't even know. We never know, but
never know.
We got stuff queued, so just close our eyes and throw a dart at the board and say release that one, I guess.
No, maybe WandaVision analysis. Who knows?
Dang, teasing them. All right, we'll see you guys next Tuesday. Bye.
Bye.